waiting for you to kick the button. Okay.
Okay. And
Reload. Aha. I see the red alive button. I are clicking it. Solstice Saturday. Oh, I am wearing a striped shirt tonight, aren't I? Okay, kill volume. Hello, my roomies. Hello, room. Happy Solstice train.
it's the train.
Okay, I got us a hello in the rooms of, where am I there? That's Facebook. Let me see if I can find us on. Hey, I see us over here too. Okay, volume is killed. Where's the chat? Oh, that's not doing it. I always screw that up. How do I get to our chat room? Oh, there's Rocky. Hi, Rocky. You say you guys are next to me. Okay. Hello, Ms. Rocky. With an I.
Waiting on it to share.
Okay, have I got volume turned off? Yes, I have volume turned off. I have chat. Clickety-clack. Clickety-clack. Dope. Facebook. Hi, kitties. Hi, honey. I'm going to go over and say hey over here. Oh, hey, don't forget to go over to Facebook, guys, and hit share and like and all that kind of crud. Pretty please. We really appreciate it. Share in group. Where is it? Share in public? How come I don't see it? Share. Sharesy. And posted it. Hello, Facebook. That got us a share there.
Almost done.
Is that DUMB? Well, for talking about me, it is. Where's the share in public? Ooh, I heard me. Share and
I gotta hit the me-wees.
Twitter.
Just to hit the me-wees. You ready for some music?
Oh, yes. Solstice Saturday 2020. I love that title. I think you did good there.
You did it, not me. Here's the music.
I don't have gas. I haven't had tacos all day. Please do, Rocky. I'd love it for you to share.
Cheers!
Nostrovia. Poor Rocky got a little headache.
Uh-oh.
Welcome. Music finished up.
Welcome to Ain't You a Peach? Solstice Saturday. Yeah, Ain't You a Peach?
Saturdays, every days. Hi, everybody. I hope you're having a fantabulous, fantastic, right on groovy, hardcore, solid, bitchin', and all those other adjectives that one can think of. It's the Solstice Saturday, the longest day of the year for sunlight. We get 14 hours and some change today. That's great. Of course, it's the shortest night. Ding, where's the bell? But isn't it always short at night? I don't know. How are you, my dear? How was your week?
It was pretty good, actually. Got rid of my freeloaders that were in my basement. Cost me an expensive shaker of salt, because I always buy the salt shaker of the pink salt.
Oh, the Himalayan sea salt.
And those,
Himalayan
I
sea
mean, it's
salt,
not
yes.
expensive, but we're looking at like, $5 or $6. It was brand new. I just opened it and now I can't find it anywhere. Just poof, it
Uh-oh.
grew some legs and walked away.
Well, that sea salt from the Himalayas is supposedly really good for like those sensei burner thingies to help revitalize your house and whatnot. But I don't know why that would be. Salt really, pretty much eats everything. When they
Yeah.
put salt on the roads in the wintertime, it just destroys cars, or it used to. I mean, cars would, if you didn't keep them regularly washed. I
Right.
used to live in St. Louis many, many, many years ago. Of course, I lived in Pennsylvania too for a time.
Right.
And yeah, salt was really, really bad during the winters out there. They'd put it down on everything to melt it, and it would melt it. It would melt the cars too.
Well,
You
I
had to
know
keep
that
them
used to
clean.
be a thing when you were buying a car. I remember when I was younger,
Right.
is that you always checked the undersurface to see if it
Always
had
look
been
underneath.
in a salted area to make sure that there wasn't stuff rusted away and all that kind of stuff. So
That's exactly why you did look at. Hey, Chris, welcome. Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday evening like the rest of us. It's the solstice. And that seeing how today we have uh, extra amount of sunshine. The old wives' tale is you can balance an egg on the solstice, is supposedly on the solstice and on both equinoxes, but I would think on the equinox for sure. But you balance an egg on the pointy end on
huh.
a flat surface. I've got pictures of it on my hard drive
I've
someplace
heard
where
of
I've done it
that.
before.
Is
Yeah,
today the day that you're supposed to be able to balance a broom? What day is that? You know what I'm talking about? Where
I don't see why it wouldn't be the same.
that's what I'm trying to
Don't you just
remember.
have to plant and it has to be a straw broom, right? It can't be one of those.
Any broom
Oh
that I know
goodness.
of.
Oh really? No, I thought it had to be an honest to goodness straw broom. It couldn't be one of those. Like those nylon brooms, that have the plastic bristles. I thought you couldn't use one of those. I thought it had to be a straw broom to stand up by itself. I could be
Let's
wrong.
see. That is the
Um,
vernal equinox.
yeah, this one's the summer.
Let's see.
We're on the solstice. Let's see. Standing a broom on end. Standing a broom. A broom. Not a groom. That's a broom on end. See, now you did this so quick the other day, and I tried to type it in, and it's like, my gosh, I am such a slow.
oh,
Spring equinox.
on
It
first
says the
day of
broom
spring.
trick is a variation on the egg trick, that supposed phenomena of raw eggs standing on the end during and only during an equinox, which means it's equal. So we're in the
Yeah, so it's not
solstice.
today. It's the
Yeah,
beginning of
yeah,
spring is when you do both the egg and
the broom.
the broom.
Right.
I've done it before. I had some pictures somewhere. I have no idea where they are.
I have
Somewhere
pictures
on my
of me doing
Facebook.
it with an egg. Have you ever done
I
it with an
haven't
egg?
done the egg one. I have done the broom one though.
The egg one's fun. You just have to be real, real delicate when you're getting it balanced, because
Hmm.
the slightest little canter one way or the other, and you yeah.
Oh yeah,
And it's a raw
definitely.
egg, so you can't smush it down hard on the table.
Darn it!
Otherwise, you got yeah. It needs to be room temperature too.
You didn't know all
I've
that,
done the eggs before lots of times,
huh? So you
and
want
it's
to
a new
do?
moon tonight. I didn't remember that.
Is
New
it?
moon as well,
Huh?
according to Ms. Rocky. So that means no moon. So tonight would be a great night if we had any shooting stars going on.
Oh, that
But
would be
it's
cool.
nothing that I'm aware of at this time of the year. June.
One
I
of these
think
days,
the
I'm gonna
next
get
one
out and
we
clean
have
my
is the
car. My
Leonids, maybe,
I need to
or the
clean my back
Lyrids.
porch off.
You're going to clean off your back porch?
Yeah, clean my table and everything else. Then I can enjoy sitting out there. But yeah, right now
Oh,
it's
that's
kind of
always fun.
it's still pollinated, and I just haven't gotten around to going out there and washing everything off and all that good stuff. So yeah,
Well, if it rains over the weekend, like they were
it doesn't
showing
matter. I'm
rain.
serious. It has rained. It has literally like poured like big, hard drops, and it is still yellow. I mean, I've got to scrub
Wow.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on there thick, thick,
Yeah.
thick, thick. Wowzer.
Yep.
Well, my dearie,
You ready
shall
for
we do
the
our
daily hello?
yes. Good evening, my fellow. Ain't you peachers? Happy Solstice Saturday. It's the 172nd day with 194 still to go. Summer begins. The astronomical calendar marks the first day of summer as the Earth's axis is pointed towards the sun. Its rays more directly impact the northern hemisphere, giving us more daylight and more warmth. Like I said, today we get 14 hours and change. It'll be the shortest night but the longest day. It's also National American Eagle Day, and that honors our national symbol, raising awareness for protecting the bald eagle. Uh,
I like a
they
bald
had
eagle.
wanted it to be Ben Franklin wanted it to be the turkey because they're very smart. But who would want us, yeah, that
I
country, those are
like
the
the
turkeys.
eagle. I like the
Yeah.
eagle.
The eagle has risen better than the
Yeah.
turkey has flopped. And that's what movies are. When they're bad, they're a turkey. They bomb.
Mm-hmm.
It's also National Ween Aman. I guess I'm saying that right. It's Kween. So like Halloween. So Ween and the K I'm guessing is salad. So it's Ween Aman.
Hmm.
And bakers create the cake by folding layers of butter and sugar inward, similar in fashion to a puff pastry or a croissant, but with fewer layers. They then slowly bake the resulting cake until
Hmm.
the butter fluffs up the dough, creating the layered aspect of it, and the sugar caramelizes. It's supposed to be good. I don't know. It's also National Hike with a Geek Day, and that summons the techies, the geeks, the IT
To
gurus,
get
the
out from behind the
gamers
computer.
to push away the keyboard and strike out across the inviting landscape. It's also National Seashell Day, and that reminds us to stick our toes in the sand and remind and
Hmm.
admire the beauty of seashells. It's also International,
Oh, nystagmus.
that's it, Awareness Day. Approximately 1 in 1,000 babies are born with
Nystagmus.
nystagmus. That's it. But adults are also affected by it too.
Nystagmus.
Presents as drifting or wobbly eyes with two basic types of.
Nystagmus.
God, I love that. There's the jerk.
Nystagmus.
As the name suggests, the eyes jerk quickly in one direction, are then followed by slow movements in the opposite direction. Pendicular.
It's nystagmus.
The eyes move with equal speed in either direction. It's also now you
Nystagmus.
have experience with this, don't you? I mean,
Yes. And
yeah.
and Rocky may also Rocky, did they ever tell you anything about Melissa having nystagmus? I know Dylan, when you would spin him, like they would, because Dylan also has this thing called neurosensory disorder, which means that he doesn't have any deep feeling. He doesn't feel his muscles, the deep muscles or anything like that. He used to do some weird things, like he would sound like a frog just to wake up these muscles. He walks on his tiptoes still to this day for his calf muscles, but they did some things where they put him in like a swing, and they would wind it up. Like how we used to do on the playground, wind it up and then let it
Right.
go, and you go do 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 do, and look at his eyes. And if you have nystagmus, your eyes will go dum 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 instead of like most people's where it just smoothly goes. So the jerking can go from one side or the other, but it's like your eyes don't move completely steady, they jerk,
They don't
or
move
up and
smoothly, in other
down.
words. That's
Right. So,
okay. Well, today is that day of awareness, so we need to be on the lookout for that.
yeah, we do. Do you have any awareness yet?
Both hands are here on the keyboards. I have no awareness of anything. I mean, yeah, no, it's the keyboard, honest. It's also National Ice Cream Soda Day. And ice cream sodas have been around since the late 1800s. I didn't know they'd been around that long. Come in. It's
Ice cream
also
sodas or root beer floats? Or are they the same?
ice cream sodas. Well,
I mean, is
the
it?
next one down, we get to Vanilla Milkshake Day after Ann Day. It's also Anne and Samantha Day, and that's Anne Frank of World War II fame and Samantha Smith, who wrote a letter to Yuri Andropov, the Soviet leader in the 80s, and he responded to the little girls. So we have Anne and Samantha Day today, and it's also, now here's answer to your question,
Okay.
National Vanilla Milkshake Day. And that celebrates the cold beverage made with vanilla ice cream,
Hmm.
vanilla, and milk. In 1885, the term milkshake showed up in print for the first time. The concoction of cream, eggs, and whiskey was often served with other alcoholic tonics such as lemonades and soda waters. By 1900, a milkshake often referred to wholesome drinks made with chocolate, strawberry, or vanilla syrups. In those frothy beverages, ice cream was nowhere to be found. However, a few years later, in the early 1900s, it's about the same time the guy was making his root beer floats, people began asking for the treat with a scoop of ice cream. By the 1930s, malt shops were serving milkshakes all over the United States. And that's how they got that one.
I like a root beer
What?
float.
Oh, so do I. What did the blanket say to the bed? Don't worry, I've got you covered. I know that
Mm.
one is bad. That one
What
is
is
so
a
good.
Rocky says a oozy boozy milkshakes are her favorite. What is a oozy boozy? Do you mean they add liquor to the
Oh, that's like
milkshake?
the old-fashioned ones, like they used to make in the olden days, back in the early days. Let's see, what was
So
it
did
they
it have
had?
liquor in
Let
it?
me scroll back up. Yeah, back in the 1900s.
Uh-uh.
18, well, no, late 18s, 1885. So late 18s, that was a milkshake.
Hmm.
Cream, eggs, and a whiskey. So it'd be,
Never had one of
well, like
those.
not really like eggnog, but kind of, but not exactly.
Well, I think eggnog though is just the eggnog itself is thick and frothy and stuff. But
And stuff. Yeah, see,
she says, "Heck yeah, alcohol in your milkshake." I've never done that one before. Would that be similar to
I
like
haven't either.
these?
Yeah, can I get a Blizzard now? Yeah, Kahlua and coffee.
Well, yeah. What if
I
you
used to
got like
start
a
every day with coffee and
What if you
Kahlua.
got a frozen Kahlua and cream? Would that be counted as a milkshake? Oh, I love Kahlua. Kahlua and Bailey's.
I know my
I
dad,
like
when we'd go out
Kahlua
to
better than
dinners, he would
Bailey's.
get a big cup of dark coffee, put a scoop of ice cream in it, and a shot of Kahlua on top of it. And it's like, wow,
Hmm.
that was some good stuff. Yeah, whenever we used
Interesting.
to go camping, coffee and Kahlua was, was the breakfast staple. Of course, the parents had been up drinking all night, so they had to have some way to start the day off,
Right.
soberly, or not so.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, coffee and Kahlua is so good. That's what I call my sugar substitute, but it's
Hmm.
imported from Mexico. Good stuff.
So I guess everybody knows that it is Father's Day tomorrow, right?
Es mañana, tomorrow.
So, in case you haven't gotten your father a Father's Day gift, I have some ideas. If I
And
can,
yes, you do. That is no lie.
I am going to scroll down them. Okay. Excuse me.
Evening, John.
You might want,
Sean says he likes the ultimate cream. There you go.
you might like to get your dad a mermaid tail.
Merman tail.
Oh, I'm sorry, merman tail. I don't know
But
if
it
my
almost looks like he's a plumber the way he's sitting.
I know. I don't think my dad would go for this. So then there's also luggage with your father's ugly mug on it. My dad doesn't go anywhere,
You're
so. Or how about
I
some
mugged.
Vulcan earbuds?
There you go.
That'd be good for the Trekkies
Now
out
that's
there.
something I could get behind.
Yeah, that'd be good for them.
Live
Now,
long and prosper.
we know that this is what you want. A
What, the
pot,
shotgun next to it? Yeah,
a,
I'll
a
take
pot for pot.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, I
It,
could. I could do it. That would make it. My
if
birthday is coming
anybody
up. It's
wants,
only like 6 months out.
if anybody wants to get him anything, get him that. Yep. I don't think the
Yeah,
weed
yeah, I'll
comes
take
with
that.
it, so maybe get him some seeds too. Captain Jean Luc Picard face palm sculpture.
There you go.
How about a
There used to
stretchy
be.
Donald Trump doll?
Now that would be fun, like the old Stretch Armstrong dolls used to
Maybe the
be.
liberals need to get these so they can like take out their on him instead of taking it out on all these poor people that they've destroyed.
That would work. Instead of going out and standing naked in the street and screaming at the sky, they could just,
Now
you
this
know,
one my dad might actually like. He loves some beef jerky, and so does my son. Loves the beef jerky. Mhm.
that would be good.
Yeah.
Anytime a guy can eat, we're pretty much happy.
How about some Joe Namath action figure? Like
Well,
I guess if they collect stuff
uh,
like that, maybe. My neighbor across the street,
yeah.
he doesn't have any kids, but he
He used to,
collects
he used
stuff
to
like that.
make nylon commercials.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Namath did. What the hell was it? They had a nickname for him back in the old
Oh
days.
God, what was
It
that? I
wasn't
can't
Dandy.
remember
No, that
now.
was Meredith. What the hell?
I know.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
now I gotta look it up.
Smiling Joe? No.
No, hang on. Let me see what.
Oh, now that's just wrong. I don't think no, I'm not shoving a taco up a unicorn's ass. No.
What was Joe Namath's nickname? Broadway Joe, Hungarian Howitzer, and Joe Willie. I don't remember. I vaguely remember Broadway Joe, but that's it.
Rocky says
Okay.
Broadway Joe. Yeah. I remember that one, Broadway Joe. That's because of the pantyhose commercials, right?
So this one right here,
If memory serves.
I really don't get this. I mean, okay, is your dad a gay dad?
The
Yeah,
the unicorn?
yeah. I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't.
Tuxedo
There's
onesies.
something disturbing about eating a taco out of the ass
Yeah,
of a unicorn. I'm
I
sorry.
agree.
A purple and pink unicorn. If it was,
Hey,
like a
anything unicorn,
manly
I'm sorry.
unicorn.
Anything unicorn is just not manly. I'm sorry.
Well,
It just,
they could have done the all black
yeah,
unicorn
maybe a
with
black
the dark
horse.
horn
Maybe a black horse. Not a, yeah, no.
or was that
Uh,
WHR or was that HORSE? What?
Now, this one might do pretty good. This Pokemon ball waffle iron. There are a lot of fathers out there playing Pokemon with their kids. Portable
Oh,
pizza
there are
oven. Now,
Pokies.
I
Yeah.
like that. That looks good.
That's a pretty cool looking little waffle iron.
Now, this one I don't understand either. Preserved horse turds. Okay.
So
Yeah. Now, it does say, let's see.
and
Each jar
secretary,
contains,
no,
the not well Silver Charm. It's not Secretariat. It's Silver Charm Hall of Fame thoroughbred that ran the Kentucky Derby in '97. Okay,
so you didn't
skin.
have enough money to bet on the horse, so all you can win is the shit.
I guess
What?
so. Skin tag remover. Okay. Pot vending machine. Here's another one that I'm sure Lep would appreciate. Yes. Uh-huh. How about a
A
portable
shower thing.
solar generator? I would like that. Darth Vader blazer. I don't remember him wearing a
A
blazer.
Darth Vader blazer.
I don't remember him
Oh
wearing a
yeah, I do
blazer.
like the solar charger.
Love you, Daddy. Custom coloring pages. Now, this one I know quite a few jackholes would love. Right here, some banana whiskey. But wait, they're not bananas. They are yellow tree dicks. Come on. Everybody should know that. Yellow
Do
tree dicks.
what?
I forgot who. I think it was Lori D posted it. Said she's been calling them the wrong thing her whole life. But it said they're yellow tree dicks. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Banana whiskey.
But I think
Okay.
all fathers would like this. Yes. Whiskey. How about some chocolate peanut butter pizza?
pizza.
Now, I would definitely go for some, yeah, chocolate and peanut. Yes. Those are the two. They
Okay, I'm
go
waiting for it to catch up with the scroll. Where's the peanut butter?
anything
Or
with
what?
peanut butter and chocolate. I'm sorry. That is just,
Hmm.
yes. That is one way to totally.
That doesn't look bad.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Yeah.
graham crackers around the outside? It looks like maybe.
Um, no. Let's see. Okay, potato
That
chips
looks
dipped.
interesting. It looks like
It's potato chips dipped in peanut butter and then chocolate. Hmm.
ooh, the
Mm-hmm.
ruffles have ridges dipped in chocolate and peanut butter.
And for
That does sound good.
our new daddies, a kangaroo pouch shirt. Just so they can carry you around in
Hey,
it.
Tech Root, what? He
Yeah.
finally can get
Here you
his
go,
pouch?
Tech. Most appropriate Father's Day card ever. You're very weird, but I still love you. Happy Father's Day. Yep. I don't know. I have to say, if I was a father, I would want this chocolate peanut butter pizza. Yeah. So,
I definitely can go for, yeah, that's potato chips, chocolate, peanut butter. Dude, what can you, I mean, you can't go wrong.
mm-hmm.
Carbs, calories, all the food groups. All it needs now is a dusting of bacon to make it, really special.
Hey, like I said, anything with
That's the only thing I
chocolate
can
and
think of
peanut
that would
butter
make it.
together, that right there, yeah, that's all I need.
Yeah,
That's all I need. hmm
most tasty sounding. Let's
Oh,
see. I got one. It's
okay.
kind of hard to follow up a tasty peanut butter pizza. Ooh, that thing looks good. Police in Missouri had to come to the assistance of a lady. She was pulled over on the side of the interstate and she fled her car. And she called
Uh,
911. The police showed up. Their Eureka Police Department in Pennsylvania, or I mean in Pennsylvania, in Missouri. The officer surrendered to a woman who called hysterically asking for help when she found a snake inside her car while she was traveling Thursday morning along Interstate 44. Police arrived and were unable to reach the snake. So the car was towed to a safer location while officers waited for the serpent to come out of its hiding. The department said the snake made the right decision and fled the vehicle shortly after it was towed, and the woman returned to the road before noon that same day. Now, it's a little green thing. I don't think I would, yeah.
I can't tell what
Is it venomous? I
kind.
don't know.
Maybe a. It's got a normal. It doesn't have like a pointed or diamond. It doesn't
As
look
I
like it has
recall,
a
that's how
diamond.
you tell the difference, right?
Well, yeah, if it's a
If they
diamond
have
shape, I
a
think
pointy
is
snout, they're venomous.
poisonous, and if it's a rounded off face, is non-poisonous. So it's probably like a yard snake of some kind, like a black snake or something. Maybe they had a cold spell and it found a way to get in her car. Never know. I have a
But how in the
friend.
goodness would it get in the car?
I don't know. Some crick or crevice. Yeah,
Really.
I have a
Now, how would you
friend.
feel if you're driving down the road, having a smoke, and just having to glance down and go, "Oh, fuck! I just looked at the car."
It might kind of freak me out a little bit. I mean, we've had a snake before, so you know, it really. I don't know.
Oopsie.
I think I would calmly pull over and go around and open the door and try to somehow get it out. But I have a friend who literally she has a total hysteric of spiders, and she's been driving
Ooh.
down the road and a spider come from nowhere, and I mean literally like. So I don't like spiders. I actually don't like spiders more than I don't like snakes. So yeah.
There's a song like that. I don't like spiders and I don't like snakes.
I don't like spiders and snakes. It's
Not
Stevens.
Steve Miller.
Ray Stevens. Ray Stevens. Yes,
No.
it is. Isn't it?
Hey, Google. Who sings the song "I Don't Like Spiders and Snakes"? I
No,
want
it's
to
called
say
Spiders
uh,
and Snakes. And it is Jim Stafford. Jim Stafford. You're
Jim
right.
Stafford.
Jim Stafford. I used to sing that song all the time. I love that song. That's an awesome
That's
one.
funny.
Mm-hmm. Whew.
Barbara would like to know what this show's about. Well, a little of this, a little of that, a lot to do about anything, everything, nothing, some things, sometimes. It's a place to
Oh.
kick your tennis shoes off, pull your socks down, throw your feet up on the furniture, and just, chill for an hour. Forget about the crud and the crud that's running around the world and all the idiots and stupidity that's run rampant through the country. And look at the two of us, and good nose.
Oh,
If you
there's
can't get a good
Jen.
laugh there, Jeezo Pezo. I mean, look at this mug. I laugh at it, and I have to shave it. Hi, Jen. How are you tonight, hon? Jen joined in. And no, I'm
Yeah,
not going to say that
we're
past
not
tense.
we don't try to take us very seriously. We it's kind
I
of
mean, we can, and we have,
we're like the
but
lower class of off track. Yeah, off
you
track
think
is
of off track
off
in a
track's up
trailer
here.
park.
We're down here. Yeah, we're the trailer park version.
Yeah, that would be a good way. That would be a good way to describe it. Yeah, we're a trailer park version of off track.
Yep.
The abandoned redheaded stepchild that nobody wants to claim.
Yeah, everybody abandoned us.
Well, that's only because I
Oh.
forgot deodorant, but what do I know?
So I don't know how many of y'all own dogs, but
Oh, poopies. They're
y'all
so
y'all should
cute.
know if you do own a dog, the mess that poor doggies can make, especially when they like to find, should we say, mud. So we found an article about dogs, and it has a lot of before and after pictures. So we have this pretty white dog that was, I don't even know what kind, looks like fudge. Yeah, I don't know if I could, yeah. It's all up in its fur.
Isn't it
And
though?
let's see, is that, okay. So then we have these two right here that apparently had fun in the mud.
Well, that's before and after. Yeah, I
Hmm.
mean, look at them.
There's before. There's after they played in the mud.
That one looks almost like a chocolate lab now,
Oh, they
doesn't
look like
it?
they had fun though. Look at them. They look like they got smiles on their face. Now this one really cracks me up because this dog looks like a little bear, especially the way his face is all clean. It's just the rest of him that's it.
Oh yeah, it's like he had a mask on or something
I
and went to
know,
play, but
right?
only got dirty here.
Yes. And this one, I bet it took a while to get all that crap out. These white dogs, oh my gosh. Is that
I used
racist?
to my ex and I back in, oh gosh, 78, 79 ish, something like that. Oh Lord, see, they don't even look like the same dog.
Mm-mm.
We had a little cream colored Pomeranian that whenever we would go camping,
I
if you
love this
got
one.
near water, that was in it. Look at the mess on that one.
I know, it's
Oh
so
gosh.
cute
And look
though.
at the dog's legs.
Pugs are so cute. Or French. This is a French bulldog. I thought it was a pug, but still, they're so cute.
Yeah, no, that's a Frenchie.
This one really
It's like,
cracks me up
oh,
because only
lather in the mud.
the face and the front paws. I mean, well, it looks like there's a little on the back paws, but still, what did he do? Stick his face in the mud?
Just his face,
I
the front
know.
feet, and
That's
that's just
crazy.
crazy. But puppies, now look how cute they look. Even doused in mud, they still look adorable. Of course, it's not your floor they're walking across, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have put it in my car. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
Mm-mm. No.
And the funny thing is, the mud that it got in is almost the same color as the fur.
I like the face on this one. Look at that face. The one on the
I'm
bottom.
waiting for it to scroll. I'm still looking at the car right now.
This is the pit.
That's such a serious face on top,
I know, and on
and then
bottom
the
he's
bottom
just
it's
like,
like,
yes! yes,
I'm
yes,
just laying
yes.
out here in the sunshine, a chilling, baby, and having fun.
This one has plants in it. Looks like them,
Ooh,
what do they
oh, them
call
little
those?
cocklebur things,
Yeah,
cockleburs.
I think something like that.
Ooh,
That is too
that dog.
funny.
I feel sorry for that dog.
I bet
I
it
wonder
took a
what
long
kind of dog
time.
that is. Looks
Let's see. It says it's a
looks like
cockapoo.
a cross between a poodle
Well,
or
it says that
something.
it doesn't say cockapoo. It says cocker-poo. So is that a between a cocker spaniel and a
Spaniel
cockapoo?
and a poodle. Yeah,
Oh, poodle.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cocker spaniel and a poodle.
Yeah, this one is
Now see,
a
he
chocolate
has
sprudel. What is a sprudel?
a
Chocolate.
strudel.
Yeah. What's
I
a
don't know. And then where you
sprudel?
take a shot of vodka.
It's something in a poodle.
Um, oh,
Hmm. Look at those
a
eyes.
Shar-Pei and a
Look at
poodle,
the
maybe.
eyes in the clean picture. The eyes are so cute.
They're so blue, aren't they?
No, not the one I'm
Look at
looking
all
at.
the
You must
matting
be.
on it, though. Oh my
I don't know which
goodness!
one
I
you're
feel.
looking
Look at
at.
how terrible the bathroom is.
I
It's going
know.
to take a month just to clean the bathroom up after the dog's bath.
Oh, look at this one. He is having a blast.
Which one?
And the
No, I
next
saw
one.
him. Oh goodness. The,
That's crazy. Oh my
the
gosh.
look at the look on his face.
I
Hi
know. He's
guys, what are you
tired
doing?
now. He had a rough day of rolling in the mud. Now I don't know what
Ugh.
this thing is. This is a borzoi.
Oh, bourgeois,
But he got him
bourgeois.
a new pair of trousers. Look at the legs on that thing.
Oh, yeah, they're not a small dog at all.
I see that. I've never heard of them.
He was definitely running through some deep mud.
It looks oily. It
And it looks
looks.
like he's smiling, doesn't it?
I
It's like
know, right? And then let's see. We have a golden retriever Irish setter. He's a happy dog.
setters have great personalities by themselves. Oh, good. Oh, and it's just a puppy. Look at the little puppy. He can
I
barely stand up
know.
by himself.
That is
Hi,
so funny.
guys. Here I am.
Let's see. Next we have
Can we go for a
Winnie.
ride?
Winnie the English Lab. This one's a puppy too. Look at that. It looks like, am
Oh,
I in trouble?
like I didn't mean to get all muddy. I mean, honest, I didn't.
Oh, it looks
How
so
cute.
sad. Oh my goodness. That is too funny. So,
And look, I mean, I love the expression on his face. It's like, I gotta stay outside. I mean, I was just playing.
yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean
I didn't
to.
mean to. Um, there's a game warden in Vermont, and we all know our geography. Vermont's way up north. It's way, I mean, way, way up there in the, up towards Maine and all that stuff, way up north in Yankeeville from where we are. It's way up there north. Anyway, a game warden responded to an unusual situation when when witnesses reported spotting a large lizard, a South American tegu to be specific, wandering across the road. The warden was able to quickly and safely capture the wayward tegu. How he did it, I don't know. And the lizard was found to be escaped pet. His name was Red Dragon, and he was reunited with his owner.
Hang on, I have a video of that. This little 4-foot
Ooh,
lizard.
of the lizard running across the road.
Oops.
Yeah, now you gotta admit, that would be kind of strange, trippy, and really bizarre. If you're in Arizona, okay.
That's
New
a big
Mexico,
lizard, 4 foot.
I could see something like that.
Take a look at what a Vermont
if you want
game
to.
warden
Commercial?
found walking down the road. The Warden Association posted these photos on Facebook and were able to reunite the 4-foot lizard with its owner. The tegu Red Dragon had apparently wandered off his property, but is now safe this morning.
See, that's not a little hunk of lizard there.
It didn't look that big until they showed it up on her shoulder. And up on her shoulder, its head was humongous. Yeah.
Well, you figure I'm 5'8"-ish, and that thing is 4 and change. No, it's a foot shorter than I am. And like, my goodness, I would go bonkers nuts. Or go, dude, is it the 60s again? What the hell happened? That would have to drive you crazy. Just to go,
Yeah.
hey, Bob, is that real?
That's crazy. So,
Do you see this too?
huh?
Yes.
Do I see what?
Huh, who?
What are you talking about? Are you talking to somebody over there? Huh?
Me, never.
So, everybody
Well,
watched.
other than the three of us.
Everybody that watched last week heard the story about the woman who had a dream and swallowed her engagement ring. Okay? Today, I have a story about,
Uh-oh.
I think it's in India, not 100% sure, but doctors removed a 2-foot phone charger from inside a man's bladder. The patient, 30, went to the doctors after complaining of abdominal pain last week. It's unclear how the lead, they're calling it a lead, came to get in his bladder. Doctors believe it was swallowed or inserted for sexual gratification. Maybe he didn't admit it. The man said to have had a history of accidental ingestion of headphones. Can be seen with the curled lead inside his... Yeah, I know. Accidental. It just happened to...
I have a set of Bose noise-canceling headphones, and I accidentally swallowed
Yeah,
them.
they accidentally fell into my mouth, and I accidentally swallowed. So there's an x-ray. So he was given a 2-day course of laxatives in a bid to alleviate the stomach pains so that doctors could perform a small incision into his GI tract. They discovered the 61-centimeter lead and decided to perform surgery to remove it. So, yeah, I have a picture of,
Ouch.
yeah, of the x-ray.
It's just shocking what people will insert into themselves.
I'm shocked. I'm partially shocked, let's just say. I mean, it used to be just gerbils and stuff, and now, really, what sexual pleasure can you get out of that?
Oh, phone cords. What is it about that part of the world? Wasn't that where the kid had stuck the story I had a week or two ago about the kid sticking the magnets down his pecker? I don't know. Jesus, look at how long that thing is. That's all coiled up. What was he trying to do? Call long distance?
I don't know. I don't get
Was he
this.
worried he was going to prison and was going to insert the phone in the other end? This way he'd be able to charge it by just walking up and sticking his pecker in the light socket. It would complete the circuit and he'd be able to charge his phone. What?
I
I
don't
mean,
know. I don't get the infatuation with sticking things places that they do not
and you want to know
belong.
what's funny is, oops, you turned the picture off. Well, and it looked like there was in his X-rays there, right above the pelvic bone. It looked like there was a guy sitting there, but
Let me
maybe he
see.
swallowed a GI Joe too. I don't know.
Let's
That's weird.
see.
Who
Where?
in
Right
their
above.
right minds?
Where
No,
are you
I
talking
mean,
about?
some things go one direction. It's a one-way flow. Things don't go in; it goes out. It
Yeah,
only supposed to go out.
it's
Yeah,
supposed to.
no, ow, no. Yeah, see, look at that. Okay, there's that picture. Doesn't that look right here in the middle? You can't because I'm
Under
on
the.
mine. But doesn't that look like a guy sitting there right above the string? There's his hips. Yep, there he went again. There's his hips, the legs coming down, the torso.
I saw
I don't know.
something, but I
I could just
wasn't
be stoned
sure.
or stupid. I don't know.
Okay,
Probably the
so
latter.
Rocky wanted to know if that is sort of in the pica range. Okay, so pica is an eating disorder, and it's things that are typically thought of. I'm not thought of as food. Okay, they have no nutritional value. Hair, dirt, paint chips.
Oh, that's those people that eat off the wall stuff, right?
I
Toilet paper.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it couldn't it?
Isn't that what it is?
Well, yeah, but I think they do it on a regular basis. It seems like, don't they? Like, you see people that. I mean, it's really funny because you think of a cat with a hair ball. You know,
Right. Well,
um,
they're usually puking
and
them up
it's
on your shoes
there's adults now that
or
have
your
to have
pillowcase.
have stuff done to remove like hairballs and whatnot, but they're literally like pulling hair and eating it almost daily. I don't know if you've ever seen that show. What is the
On
show?
Discovery,
No,
weird
no, no,
eating
no.
things or
It's
whatever.
oh god, My Strange Life. I think that's what it's called, where people do weird things. I know there was a woman on there
It
one
could be.
time that ate mattress. She got the foam of the mattress and would eat that, and she was eating it almost every day. There's another one that was eating the like nail chips, off of her polish, and yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
That'd be
If he
like when we
inserted
were kids
it.
putting the glue in your hand and letting it dry up so you could peel it off like you were peeling and then turning around and eating it. That's strange.
Yeah. I don't think he inserted it though, because this was in his GI tract, which means that he had to actually swallow it because that's where your food and stuff goes. If it was
Right.
up in his colon, now that would have to be inserted. Yeah.
Right.
So he ate it. It went through his mouth. Now whether
Oof.
I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. That's just weird.
Here, let me swallow this phone. Maybe he was trying to have it, go the whole way. He's trying to do a complete circuit.
Well, you
So
see
he could
people
just
do
that.
the thing where they stick the string up the nose and then it comes out of their mouth. Maybe he was trying to
What?
do that. You've never seen that?
Ooh, no.
I mean, yeah, it's gross, but I've seen a lot of pictures, videos, like magicians like to do that, stick it in their nose and then pull it out the mouth. Or
They'll run in the nose, in their nasal
I've
cavity,
actually
and then out.
I've seen one. I can't remember if it went up the nose or they swallowed it and it came out of their eye, but somebody did where it came out the tear duct or whatever. Yeah, there's some strange people out there. Yeah, that's definitely not how E.T. found home. That's what Rocky said.
Rocky,
That's
I love
not
it.
how E.T. found home.
Here, let me
Yeah,
eat the phone charger so it comes out the other end.
I just
E.T. Crap home.
I
I mean,
don't
phone
know.
home.
I just don't know about people anymore. I'm losing faith in people. There are just too many weirdos.
How can you? I mean, why would you? Okay, so he ate it. I thought you said it was in his bladder.
It was in his bladder, but
Okay, well now
he had to have
only
swallowed it.
liquids only get in there unless you go the other direction. From the way the little picture looked, he went from the front.
Well, they
in.
said that he went. They
No?
went into the GI tract. I'm
Well, see,
assuming that they
if
did
it was
an
a GI tract,
endoscopy on
he would
him.
have had to have eaten it.
Yeah,
Then yeah.
I mean that's the way I
Hmm.
understand it. EGD, they go down your throat and look at your GI tract, and a colonoscopy, they go
Okay.
up your butt and look into all that.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, but it
I don't
accidentally
want-
ended up there. So it was an accident.
It didn't accidentally end up there. That's just where it landed. And
I
accidentally,
swear
I
it
was walking
was.
through the park one day, and it fell into me, officer. Honest, it
It
really
fell out of
did.
the sky, and I had my mouth open, going, and it just went thump.
That's not my charger, officer. That doesn't belong to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I'm
Yeah, I
like,
can see you going to the proctologist. And what's the matter with you? Well, I just have this rundown feeling, Doc. I just
Yeah.
can't seem to get charged up.
yeah, I don't know.
Would that be AC or DC? God, that's
Oh,
terrible.
so what else have you got for
Let's
us?
see. I've got a pair of youngins. I have
A pair of youngins?
siblings in Italia.
I almost took that the wrong
They
way.
found a giant cherry that weighed nearly an ounce. That's a lot for a cherry. And unofficially broke the Guinness World Record. Ow. Come in, mommy.
Yeah, I know.
That hurt. Sebastiano Zanoni, 25, owner of a farm in Palese Treviso, said he and his sister Celine Zanoni, 22, were working in the cherry orchard when they spotted a giant cherry on one of their trees. The cherry weighed in at 0.88 ounces, almost a whole ounce.
Pretty big
So that's
cherry there.
16 ounces to a pound, 0.88 of an ounce.
That would be a hard
So-
cherry to pop.
The heaviest on record was only 0.84 ounces. So these guys figured they broke the record, and they're just waiting for recognition. But found out that it would cost them $782 to have the adjudicator from Guinness come to their farm, and they went, "Yeah, I like this huge old cherry, and we'll just go ahead and pop it,
I didn't know they
and you can
charged
keep
to.
the
I
$782."
didn't know they charged to come to do things like that. I thought that was just something they did. I didn't realize that the Guinness.
Well,
people
I guess
charge you.
they got to make their money somehow.
Well, selling the
So
Guinness Book of World Records, don't they make money off of that?
I would think so. Having the farm going, hey, look, we had the largest cherry, so it cost them, $1,000 to have the guy come out and go, yep, that's a big ass cherry.
Well, we have a video of the cherry.
Ooh, we do. And tacky skin flip music. Bakubunya. That's a big ass red cherry.
Yeah, it is. I have no
Yeah,
idea
the
what that
scale
says.
just like that.
It's pretty
We'll break
big.
a cherry on it though. Hey, and to answer everybody's question and it's not looking at the video, yeah, his sister's hot. Even if she does have an 88 or 0.88 of an ounce cherry. See?
Oh,
Told you.
God.
He ain't bad looking.
Yeah, that's a big cherry. I love cherries, though. Not in the way you do. But I
They
love
are
cherries.
delicious. They're fun to get.
So-
We used to get them when we were in Germany. We were on road trips and just pitch the seeds out the window.
Oh, yeah. Well, I used to
Usually don't
when I was a kid. I used to drink Shirley Temples all the time, and Shirley Temple has a cherry in it, so I grew up eating
Has a maraschino cherry in it. Yes,
cherries.
very good stuff.
So,
I used to like those.
with all the statues that are coming down, they called for a petition for the statue of Aguar's Odorous Orungus to replace the Robert E. Lee. So they've started a petition in Virginia, since that is apparently his home. I guess that's where he was born. Let's see. They want to put it where
Odorous Pacorus or whatever the hell he said his name
yeah.
was.
They want to put it where General Robert E. Lee was. So I don't know if any of y'all have ever seen this person. Yeah. What do you think about having a statue that looks like that? I think I would have nightmares. I
I got to
honestly.
see what this looks like. What the fire truck? What the hell is that?
Yeah, I don't know
I mean,
about
I've
that.
done some really good drugs in my days, but I've never come up with something like that.
Yeah, I don't
What the bejeebies?
I don't know about that.
Odorous gangrenous, did you say? Odiferous gangrenous?
I've heard some
So
crazy
smelly
things.
gangrene, right?
I've heard some crazy things about the band. I mean, apparently their music. You definitely have to have
Oh,
a.
it's a band.
Yeah, it's a band. The band Gwar, Gwar. Yeah, just I don't know about that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we got
Yeah, I don't think I found drugs good enough.
we got probably about 7 more minutes, give or take, maybe about 5. So you got anything that you want to do?
Oh, I can always do something. Stand on my head, spit nickels. Well, no, if I could do that, I'd be rich.
Oh, come on.
I've got a short story.
Okay.
What, standing on my head or being rich part? Or the spitting nickels?
Either or.
I've got a short story. A restaurant owner in Spain broke a Guinness World Record when he spent 297 consecutive hours riding a stationary exercise bike. See, that just goes to show you the restaurant makes more money than the cherry orchard. Evidently, the guy flew the boy out because he got the record. Ben Mills, owner of the Sun Amur restaurant in Bunyola, that's Bunyola, on the Isle of Mallorca, celebrated International Environment Day on June 5th by beginning his Guinness World Record attempt for the longest marathon on a static bike. So he went all those miles and didn't leave the house. Miles, who said his aim was to raise awareness of the environmental causes, had to keep up a speed of at least 12 miles an hour during his attempt, rode for a total of 12 days and 9 hours. He was allowed a 20-minute break every 5 hours to change his clothes and take a brief nap. Well, 20 minutes, that's not much of a nap, I'll tell you. Guinness adjudicators were on hand during the entirety of the ride to ensure all of the record-keeping organization's protocols were followed during the attempt. Miles finished his record-breaking attempt by getting down on his knee and proposing to his girlfriend, Beatrice, who accepted the proposal. So 900, let's see, was that miles or hours? Hours. I'm scrolling back up through the story. Consecutive hours. Wow. So play with the calculator, 297 hours, just 3 short of 300. And there's 24 in a day, so that's pretty good.
Huh. Interesting. So has anybody ever heard a typewriter orchestra?
A what?
Typewriter orchestra.
Typewriter orchestra? No, I can't say that I have heard. So you're saying like a whole group of Underwoods getting together and
Yes.
pounding out William Tell overture.
Here you go.
That's pretty cool.
Believe it.
Yep, I found that on the Ripley's.
And now that was really cool. That's like in that. Do you remember the old movie with Gregory Hines in it called Tap?
Yes.
They at one point they go out to the street and they're tapping to the noises of the city, and it's phenomenal. It's the same kind of thing. It's just
well, y'all
rhythm.
like us and share us, and we'll see y'all next Saturday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time on Ain't You a Peach?
Come back and see us, y'all. Yeah, it looks like it, Rocky. It looks like it.